Hey guys, just coming back with another video. I was hoping that we found more information. Well, I guess I did since my last post, but not really. It seems like there's still like a cover up with the murder. It was not suicide of Jordan Bilbo. Today was the day that his family laid him to rest, as far as I can tell. So just still keeping the family and friends in my thoughts. I know a few of his friends commented on my post, and they still would like to know what's going on, as well as I'm sure a lot of people. But it seems like this case is already getting swept under the rug for some reason. Um, and I feel like it's a lot of cases similar to this that's happened at Crown Plaza is what I'm finding out, that it's just like, these mysterious deaths are happening at the Crown Plazas across the country, not just in Houston, not just with Kanika in Illinois, but just, on a national level, which is really, really troubling that these young people are being found murdered. And that's it. It's like there's really no case evaluation and no, just nothing. Um, it's really troubling. It really is. So unfortunately, he passed away. This is his obituary that I was able to find. Looks like it's a different funeral home than the original one that was stating that his funeral would be there. This one is, I guess, a little bit more thorough as far as what the family, of course, wants to be released. So funeral was today between 9 a.m. and 10:45. Just don't want to really read too much of it, but of course says he was 25. He transitioned to be with the Lord on Wednesday, November 1st, 2017 in Houston, Texas. Jordan was a native of Lake Charles, Louisiana, where he was christened at St. John Bosco Catholic Church as Jordan Dear Patrick. Jordan and his mother moved to Houston during his formative years, where he attended St. Francis Xavier Catholic Church in Houston, Texas. Shortly after the completion of his high school diploma, Jordan's accomplishments included graduating from Lamar International High School with a Texas Scholar Award, in addition to many athletic accomplishments. Jordan received a four-year football scholarship to Southern University A&M, where he obtained his Bachelor of Science degree in criminal justice in an impressive 3.5 years. Smart man. Further, Jordan then enrolled in Prairie View A&M University in Prairie View, Texas, where he attained his first master's degree in human science and was currently pursuing his second master's degree in computer science and engineering. So we have this bright young man, very bright, that had the world, at his fingertips. So we know that he did not commit suicide. So now it has to be a murder investigation, which I'll get into. What's crazy is I haven't really found a news source, like a valid news source. But, family and friends, some have reached out to me. So, that this is a real case. Some people are saying that this is not real, that these activists, basically don't have nothing else to do with their time. And they're putting this information out, just kind of scare people, which is baffling to me. I know they said the same thing with Kanika Jenkins. I mean, if there's some type of conspiracy theory going around where they just want all these black people just to be scared to go to places, is I don't understand the reasoning behind that. But there's not a lot of concrete facts, to tell you the truth. Of course we did see that. I'm going to hear, which is, this is like a, I don't know, celebrity gossip site kind of. So I don't want to say that this is, of course, the truth. But I mean, this is like the only real kind of news source that I had is from this website, which just states that he was found in Crown Plaza, 25 years old. And what's crazy is it it says the police is the investigation is pending, But at the same time, it says if you have any answers, contact HPD Homicide Division. So if we're searching, if you want us to contact the homicide, to me, homicide is opposite of suicide. Homicide means someone is murdered. So it seems like they're, saying that he was murdered as well. But I know with, ongoing investigations, they can't really release too much to the public because if the person that killed him catches on that, the police are hot on my ass, of course they gonna, get gone real fast. So of course a lot of things have to remain private, and it's like we want answers so fast that we may not get. Hell, we really don't know who killed Kanika, and this was like 2 months ago. And everyone has their speculations, but no one really has any concrete answers. And with this again, which is baffling to me, cameras don't work. I understand that because of Hurricane Harvey, that the elevators didn't work in a hotel. Okay, that's understandable. I have family in Houston that were staying in a hotel, and when Hurricane Harvey, like he came from Detroit, went to Houston where he lives, couldn't even go back to his house, had to stay at a hotel. And then he was on the first level of the hotel. Water got so high they had to push him up to the a higher level. So I understand that was probably still really messed up. It takes a lot of money to fix those elevators and things in the hotel. So, which still is questionable because if you could only use the stairwell, how was this man in the stairwell for 32 hours and no one saw it? If this is the only way in and out the hotel, those various stairwells for more than a day, more than 24 hours, not one person whoever was on the floor, the top floor, or the same floor as him, no one use that stairwell. That's stupid. Like to me, that's not even logical in a hotel full of guests, full of people that's actually living there that was displaced because of the hurricane, and no one saw this young man. Like he was shot. They did say that he was shot, but now we got to find out who shot him, which is crazy. Young man full of life. It wasn't a suicide, and like I said, there are cases over to the homicide division. So we know that it was the murder. And maybe they're just keeping things, on a hush and hush because, again, with these murders, you can't really release too much information to the public because we do see what happened with Kanika and how everyone had these crazy theories about what they thought happened. And it may have hindered the case in some way. We don't know. But at the same time, I still think that they should release answers to the public to stop that because they know we live in a day and age where we can go online and find just about anything about anybody. So to avoid that, just tell us the truth. Don't try to play people like they're stupid. I mean, like, this is crazy. If it was my child that had passed away, I would want to know the truth. Period, point blank. Everyone grieves differently. So when I went on to these websites, his friend Raven Brown, she hasn't really posted much since I guess she found out that he passed away. So which was a little odd. But like I said, people grieve differently. I did see a post where she's stating that the mother doesn't want her to post things. She says his moms want me to take it down because all of it's starting to hurt her feelings. But literally, I can't control who it reached or anyone else's passion about the misconduct and foul play taking place in Crown Plaza Hotel in Houston, Texas. As angry as I am, I have to respect her wishes. Which she is correct. Once the information is out there, of course, it gets to the public and people who, feel like this is wrong and we want justice for Jordan, we're going to go out there and try to get those answers, just like Lamont did when he went to the hotel. And then it's like, now it's out. But, sometimes I also get it. I don't judge anybody. Some people they just want to lay their child to rest and let the police do their job and just move on. They don't want all of this public in their, face and contacting them and things like that. So we do have to respect the mom's wishes. Even with the Yada Yee girl who originally posted something on November 3rd, hasn't posted anything since. But he was laid to rest today. So I'm just thinking that maybe the family wants people to keep things, on a hush and hush, if that's his mom's wishes. Also, when you type in Bilbo, I'm sorry, Jalicia is his actual sister. She hasn't really, or her page is private, so you can't really see stuff, but you kind of see stuff that she's tagged in. So we know that this was actually a case because it's her friends are reaching out to her. One person said, "But if you have a heart, it still hurts when Kes you came up with passed away. Rest in peace, Jordan. Prayer hands, Jaleesa Bilbo, Unifam are in my prayers." So you do see various people reaching out to his actual sister. A couple people. I'm sorry, a few people. And then the only thing we have when you just put it in on Facebook, type in Bilbo, of course, Lamont, a few other people, seeing similarities between Kanika. Yeah. Um, Again, that might be family too. I want to say that's his dad. I think his dad name is Tommy, if I'm not mistaken from the obituary. I think his dad's, or it could be his brother. He has I think, a brother named Tommy too, half brother. But that, oh, also from Lake Charles, Louisiana. So I'm thinking that's some kin to him too, as well. So yeah, it's troubling. It's troubling. As the mom, it's like I just still don't know what to say. I know my kids are going to get older one day, and I just can't imagine just waking up one day and getting a phone call they can't find my baby. And then not only can they not find my baby, my child went to a hotel or was living in a hotel or whatever it may be, and I go and I have to make the hotel search the grounds up. I have to make them look for my child that's missing. And then when I make them look, it ain't like my child was found in a room and maybe something happened to him inside the hotel room. But these people are dying in these odd areas, like not even just in a hotel room of where they were staying at. They're in these very odd areas of the hotel. And you mean to tell me that the hotel can't find them in areas that hotel staff should really be at? It's baffling. I don't know. I don't know what else to say. I mean, if anyone has any more concrete um, facts, please share, because I really hope, his family finds justice for him and that we can lay this case to rest and, that put everyone mind at ease, because it's just, it's crazy. I don't know. This is making me get a little emotional, you guys, because it's like when I'm passionate about something, you really can tell. And this is really touching my heart. Like these young Black kids are just, ah, man. I mean, it's just crazy to me because me, I'm not too far in age from him, so I probably shouldn't call him a kid, but I'm 27. And it's like I mean, just being in college and just living life. I mean, like I still go to not only go to hotel parties anymore. I still go to hotels every once in a while, just kind of have a little me day is what I call it, and I'll go by myself. And I just can't imagine like now I'm actually kind of fearful to go to a hotel by myself, which is I never feared that before. I never was ever scared to go to a hotel before. I mean, because like stay at home moms. I'm a stay at home mom. I work from home. I'm a single mom. I take care of my kids. So every once in a while, I'll just get a room, just kind of relax, and I will go completely alone. And like now, he's telling me that's not even safe. It's crazy. It's scary. Really, really scary. But my condolences to the family. Keeping you guys in my prayer and in my thoughts, and everyone else that's impacted by this tragedy. Just let's try to find justice for Jordan. I really hope we shut down Crown Plaza hotels across the country, because they ain't even addressed this. It's just like it is what it is. It's horrible. Like, as the owner of the hotel, you should release some type of I want the owner of Crown Plaza to release some type of statement I haven't heard the owner release any statement about Kanika, and yet about Jordan or any of these other, homicides in their hotel chain. I feel like we need to hear from the owners. Like, this shit is not okay. And that's the owner of Crown Plaza. Why aren't your cameras working anywhere? You need to figure that out. You need to go to every hotel you have in every state that you have a hotel at and make sure that these cameras are working. Hell, if liability purposes, for nothing else, just to make sure your ass is straight. Because I would be suing the shit out of Crown Plaza because there's no reason that with both hotels, none of the fucking cameras work. How? It makes no sense. I don't know. We need to start looking at the owner, like the person that's head over all of the Crown Plazas, like, because this shit, it makes no sense, y'all. It doesn't. So, just want to come with like a little update. Not really update. Haven't really seen much going on. It's like it's being swept under the rug. It really is, guys. But just comment below. Let me know your thoughts. All right, peace, family. Bye.